Sejam bem-vindos ao Ler Mais Ler Melhor, que hoje recomenda O Fim do Império Romano de Adrian Goldsworthy, editado pela Esfera dos Livros. Como é que o Império Romano do Ocidente entrou em decadência e desapareceu no ano 476 d.C. é uma das grandes questões da história. Esta obra, resultado de uma rigorosa investigação, ajuda a perceber os fatores que levaram esta superpotência ao colapso.
Well, the fall of the Roman Empire and why this happened, it's one of the big mysteries of history. You know, we've all heard of the Romans, successful for a long time, and yet it disappears. And life gets a lot simpler. It's nowhere near as civilized, as advanced, as prosperous for 1,000 years or so afterwards. I mean, a very long time. So it's trying to look at this because although people have looked before, they seem to ignore one major thing. And for me, it's the internal weakness of the Roman Empire. The Romans spend the last 250 years or so fighting civil war after civil war, emperors are assassinated, and the government rots from the inside. The important thing is always when you're looking at the ancient world is to go back to what the Greeks and the Romans said themselves. Go back to the ancient evidence, as well as looking at all the modern historians and all the comments. But in the end, you need to base whatever you're saying on the evidence of the time and try and understand these people. So it was a question of reading the literature, but also looking at the archaeology and from all the different provinces. So it was a long process. I mean, I spent about 3 years doing this, and that built on work I'd already done for other things that you can still use. So you try and look at it, and then you come up with your theories. The mistake is if you go with your grand idea, then the past will probably prove it, because you will see that and only that. You need to try and look at the evidence and see what appears. You know. Then a pattern, then an explanation starts to jump out at you. So that's what I try to do with this book.
Uma obra a ler. Nós temos 5 exemplares para oferecer e achamos que deve habilitar-se a ganhar um deles, até porque participar é muito fácil. O desafio que hoje colocamos é que responda corretamente à questão: quem foi o último imperador romano do Ocidente? As 5 primeiras respostas corretas que nos chegarem através do e-mail lermaislermelhor@philbox.com ou de mensagem na página do programa do Facebook ganham um exemplar da obra que hoje recomendamos, O Fim do Império Romano, de Adrian Goldsworthy, editado pela Esfera dos Livros. Até amanhã!
Programa apoiado pelo Plano Nacional de Leitura.